to another touchline video. Before we get started, as usual, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment down below. And today's video is going to be a Euro 2024 predictions video. It's only 5 days away, and what better way to kickstart this fantastic tournament than giving you guys my predictions. So without further ado, let's get started. We've got Germany, Scotland, Hungary and Switzerland in Group A. Now this is going to be a pretty interesting one. You got some solid teams there, but Germany of course hosting it. You know, I personally believe, as also a Germany fan, I think they're going to get top spot. So we're going to put Germany in first place. We've got Scotland, Hungary and Switzerland remaining. Something certainly Hungary is going through to second place. I don't know why, there's a gut feeling inside of me, especially in that Euro 2020. You know, they caused a few upsets, especially against Germany, against Spain. They had a tough group and they managed to get out of it. So, I don't know, I'm going to go Hungary in this one. I'm going to go Hungary in second. We've got Scotland and Switzerland. Scotland, they have the likes of Scott McTominay, Josh McGinn, some players that can really push for, you know, a round of 16 stage. But I don't think they have enough to get into third place, so I'm going to go Switzerland in third and fourth Scotland. So I think I'm pretty happy with that one. Now we go on to Group B. Now some could say this is the group of death. You got Spain, Croatia, Italy and Albania. This is going to be a tough one, especially with those three big horses in that group. For me, I'm kicking start with Italy. I think they will go first. Of course, they're the previous winners of the Euros competition. I think they'll come in, you know, especially with missing the World Cup. They're looking for revenge, they're looking for motivation and trying to get their country back on the map. So yeah, I think Italy come first in this group. Now, second place for me is Spain or Croatia. Now, Albania, in the Euros, we've got to remember, there's always a shock, a dark horse in this competition. But I just don't think Albania will be the dark horse of this competition. But I think I'm going to go Spain in second and Croatia in third, leaving Albania in fourth. I think Croatia and Spain could go either way, but, you know, I could be completely wrong. You know, Albania could be the dark horse and head into the top two. Italy might not even finish first. You know, this standing, this group in particular could basically go either way. No spot is guaranteed. But yeah, that's how Group B stands for me. Group C now, we've got Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia and England. Now, of course, England are favourites once again to win this competition. You know, with Euro 2020 just missing out, the World Cups have been failing to achieve and win that major trophy. Will this be the year England bring it home? We shall wait and see on my predictions later on this video. But I'm going to kickstart for positive for England fans. I'm putting them in first place in Group C. Second place, I'm going to go Denmark. I think with the likes of Christian Eriksen, Kasper Schmeichel, Rasmus Højlund, they've got some good quality players, you know, a good structure, solid defense that can, you know, get them over the line. And we've got to remember, in the Euros, third place is still sometimes enough to get you into the round of 16. So, you know, third place isn't a bad position at all. But to finish this off, I'm going to go Serbia, third place, and Slovenia in fourth place. Now, Group D, another pretty tough group. You know, you got the likes of Netherlands, Austria, France, and Poland. So this is another tough group. Of course, Netherlands and France really standing out in being the big dogs. I think France, again, I'm going to go first. France have been very competitive, up there ever since, you know, their World Cup win in 2018. Even in the 2014 World Cup, they made the quarterfinals, so they're always up there. You know, they missed out on the World Cup back-to-back in 2022 against Argentina. But I think France will kickstart their group stage off in a positive, you know, claiming first spot. And I think I'm going to go safe, Netherlands second place. Very good team, you know, great players, Van Dijk, you got Frimpong, you got Frankie de Jong. You got very good players that can really push, you know, for a high finish in the standings, but also go far in the competition. Now, leaving Poland and Austria. Now, these two teams are still pretty solid, strong teams that, you know, could cause an upset, could come into the top two. But if I'm going to choose who's going to come third and who could have that chance of, you know, making the next stage of the Euro competition, I'm going to go Austria. I think Ralf Rangnick is a man that, you know, can bring some good teams, some quality into these players. And I think because of him, I'm edging that Austria will make it into third place and potentially, you know, going to the next stage. So yeah, that's Group D done and dusted. Group E now, another interesting group, but you could say for Belgium, it's an easy group. You know, it's the likes of Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. So I'm going to quickly put Belgium, not Belgium in 4th place. I'm going to put him in 1st place. I think that's the most favourite for everyone who is doing these prediction videos. Belgium in 1st place. I'm going to go Ukraine in 2nd. I think Ukraine got a good, solid team that they can push for that 2nd place. But I'm going to also go Slovakia in 3rd. I think 2nd place and 3rd place could go either way with Ukraine or Slovakia. Not writing off Slovakia, but yeah, Romania, I think they're not in the equation. But again, as I've said, Euros is always an underdog. So again, they could be the underdog, but that is my Group E standings. Now, Group F, pretty boring group, you could say. Portugal, Georgia, Turkey, and Czech Republic. I'm going to go Portugal first. Pretty simple. You know, they're the best team out of it. Currently top 10 in the world. And, you know, I really think they are favourites heading into this Euros 2024 competition. So I'm going to kick off with Portugal first, Turkey 2nd, Czech Republic 3rd, and Georgia in 4th. Now, as I've said, 3rd place is also considered. So I'm going to kickstart with, I think, we'll go Switzerland to make it, Croatia to also make it. I think Austria have a chance, and I'm going to go, well, we've got to look at the standings. You've got to remember that, you know, you've got to look at the teams they're versing if they're going to get, you know, the most points out of the other 3. So I'm between Slovakia and Serbia here. Slovakia's got a pretty easy group. Serbia, you know what, I'm going to go Slovakia. I think Slovakia's got a pretty easier group than Serbia, and I think that's why they might edge and get more points or get a better points differential. So that is, oh, I've got to get one more. So you know what, we'll give it to Serbia. So, alright, now moving on to the round of 16, you're going to be seeing a different screen right now because again, something happened with the other website I was using for this prediction video. But again, we're moving on to the round of 16. Now it's Germany and Denmark. Of course, Germany are the hosts of this tournament. They're going to be massive favourites. We all know the caliber of players that Germany have and how big of a national team they are, you know, winning many World Cups as well as Euros. They've won 3. And I think they will progress to the quarterfinals. So I'm going to go Germany, Hungary and Spain. Now, this one's going to be very close because, again, something inside of me, I don't know why, I have this strange feeling that Hungary is going to be the underdog heading into this competition. And Spain, again, I'm not convinced that they're going to do that well. So I'm going to go for a shock win for Hungary. They're going to go through to the quarterfinals. Now, Italy and Austria, pretty straightforward. I think I'm going to go Italy. England, Slovakia, pretty straightforward again. You know, England did lose, you know, a friendly against Iceland 1-0, which is a bit concerning. But again, I think they'll start to click form once the Euros comes. And yeah, I'm going to go England for this. Portugal, Croatia. Now, out of all the games, this is probably the biggest one in the round of 16 if it goes to plan the way I've predicted it. Portugal, Croatia. Portugal, again, very good players. Bruno Fernandes, Ronaldo, you know, they got Cancelo. They got such an amazing team, and it stunned me if they don't reach the final. So they're very up there. They've got great players. Croatia, again, you know, they've got more experienced players, you could say. And it's going to be a tough one, but I'm going to go Portugal to win this. Netherlands, Ukraine, pretty straightforward. Netherlands to go through. Belgium, Switzerland. You know, we saw what Switzerland did to France in the World Cup in 2020. So it was the Euros, sorry, my bad. What they did to them in the Euros, they caused a shock defeat and they made it through to the next stage. And while France were in front, so could Switzerland do it again? Look, they could, but I'm going to stick safe and go Belgium to go through. France and Turkey, you're not right, I got France, so we'll go France. Quarter-final time. Italy and Germany, this is where the games start to get spicy and you start to get a feeling who is going into the final. Italy, Germany, these two versed in the Euro 2016 quarter-final. Germany won on penalties. And I think, again, Germany go through on this one. So Germany will beat Italy. Portugal, Netherlands, another big game. And I think if this was to happen, I'd say it might go to extra time, maybe penalties, but Portugal get over the line in this. Belgium, France, another big game. You know, Belgium have such a great squad, but they just haven't been able to win that trophy. You know, they fell short to Brazil in the World Cup 2018, failed to win Euro, so they're always up there, but they always fall short. And I think this is a time where they fall short and France will go through. England and Hungary. Now again, Hungary. I've said it a number of times. Something inside of me is telling me that this team is going to do good. This might bite me in the ass and I'm completely wrong and it becomes a shocker of prediction. But again, a big concern with England, Southgate, I just don't think he's the manager, and I think he's the one that's holding him back. Again, as I said, they lost against Iceland 1-0, and I do think they have the team, regardless of the coach, to still do good. But again, I'm going for a shock win. Hungary to go through. Semi-finals now. Germany, Portugal. Now, I'm a Germany fan, and I'd love to see them reach the final and win it. They can, you never know. But again, something is telling me Portugal will reach the final. With Messi winning the World Cup in 2022 with Argentina, that's given Portugal, but also Ronaldo, that extra motivation to go in and win his second European trophy. So I'm going Portugal. As much as it hurts me, I'm going Portugal to reach the final. Now, this is where Hungary's, dream tournament ends. I think it will be a very, very hard task to go and beat France. You never know, but again, I can't write off France. They're such a good team, so consistent. And yeah, France are going in the final for me. Now, this looks familiar. In the 2016 Euro final, hosted by France, it was France and Portugal. Portugal winning the tournament by goal by Eder. In the 116th minute of extra time, they won it 1-0 and yeah, were European champions. Will France get their revenge? That's a question. If everything goes to plan and this is what will happen in the Euro 2024, will France get their revenge? Unfortunately, no. I think Portugal will go on and win it again, making them the Euro 2024 winners of the tournament. Again, I said Ronaldo, because of Messi winning that World Cup, I just think Ronaldo's going to go on another level. He's going to score so many goals and be the reason why Portugal win the Euros in 2024. As much as I want, again, Germany to win it, I think Portugal will win it. And I even said it before, when Argentina had won the World Cup, I said, watch, Portugal will win it. And again, I could be wrong. This is why it's a predictions video, but you never know. So yeah, that is my predictions. Leave your predictions in the comments down below. Without further ado, this is Touchline and we're out.